Welcome to today's topic. Today we are going to be talking about the psychology of habit formation. So, a lot of us are starting new challenges, YouTube challenges, workout challenges, health challenges. And because of that, I thought I would come on here and talk about the psychology part of actually entering into those challenges and finishing those challenges and seeing them through. So the poll for today is going to be, um, do you find it hard to form new habits? Okay, the poll is up. Okay, we have one like. Hi, Dineo Mangwanani. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining. So, today we are talking about habit formation and we are focusing on the psychology of habit formation. How was your weekend? Well, we saw a very beautiful vlog, so I'm sure your weekend was amazing. And what do you have planned for the new week? How are we feeling? Are we feeling upbeat? Are we feeling enthusiastic? Are we feeling optimistic? Yes. I am just going to wait for a little bit and then I will start the topic. Okay, we have 2 votes. Let's see who else is in the building. Okay, I was just joining there from. Hi, Alice. How are you doing this morning? Good morning. How was your weekend and how is your Monday going? Great, I'm going to switch off my laptop. My phone is misbehaving. Oh, I'm sorry, Danilo. I hope it's just that your phone is cold and not that something is wrong with it. How is the Monday going, Alice? I'm in a good mood and you know why. Yes, it's a good, glorious, beautiful Monday. Um, blessed. Okay, so today we are talking about habit formation, and I'm just waiting for like one more person to join, and then I am going to start. Yes. Okay. All right. We have someone else in the building. Please say hi so I can know who it is, and then we can start. Oh, it's you, Daniel. Thank you for coming back. Thank you. Okay, so I am going to start. Alice, greetings there from Daniel. Okay, so let's start with what habits are. Let's start from there. What is a habit? And what is the difference between a routine and a habit? I think that would be the first differentiation that we have to make. Thank you so much, Danielle. Thank you. This is one of my favorite tops. I've had it for years, and I'm happy that the quality was good enough for me to keep it for years. Yes. So the difference between a routine and a habit. So a routine is something that you do every day, your morning routine, your evening routine, your daily routine. But when it becomes a habit, it's something that you do automatically. So for example, if you're a safe citizen, the moment you get into a car, you're going to put your seatbelt on. There is the cue, which is getting into the car, the action, which is putting on your seatbelt, and the reward, which is you feel safe. When you're driving or when you're in the passenger seat, you feel safe because you have your seatbelt on. That is a habit. But a routine would be maybe driving to school. Isn't a hobby or behavior and routine is what we do in a certain way or at a certain time? Yes, it is. So, exactly like you said, there are things that we do at a certain time, and that would be a routine. But when we do something because of another thing, it becomes a habit. So, for example, drinking coffee in the morning is a habit because you are used to doing that when you get up. So there are some people that say that they can't work without coffee, or they can't start their morning unless they have coffee. That is a habit. Mangwana Nilungi, how are you doing today? How was your weekend, and how is the Monday looking like? Thank you so much for joining. So, we're talking about the psychology of habit formation, and we have just spoken about the difference between a routine and a habit. Great morning, Precious. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining. And how is the Monday looking like? Are we happy? Are we optimistic? Are we full of energy? Are we ready to tackle the week? I hope the answers to all of that is yes. Okay, so our habits are what helps us, or what determines how we interact with the world. And giving the example of the coffee, there are some people who say, please don't talk to me before I have my coffee. Because the person I am before coffee and the person I am after coffee are two different people. And there are people who are, for example, I'm a morning person. So the moment I get up, I'm bubbly, I have a lot of energy, and then as the day goes by, my energy gets low. But then we have my sister. My sister's not a morning person. So she needs time to thaw, and then you can start talking to her. So me and her always used to clash because she needed to thaw, and I was always bubbly in the morning. I wanted to talk first thing in the morning. So my habit was starting the morning with so much energy. Her habit was she had to have her morning tea first. Then she can start talking to you. Lingy said, my weekend was amazing. Thanks, ladies. Very excited. Also, I dropped a vlog at 10. Please check it afterwards. Okay, Lungi, that is amazing to hear. I love that. Positive vibes on a Monday morning, whereas, sometimes we don't like Mondays because we have to go back to work. But I love that. I really love that. Beautiful fam. Hi, beautiful fam. Hi, Kathy. Good morning to you too. Thank you so much for joining the live. Today we are talking about habit formation. Okay, Lungi will do so. Yes, we'll definitely do so. Lungi, oh, I'm just that person. I have energy first thing in the morning, but around like 7, 8, I don't want to be bothered. I just want to relax. If I have finished making dinner by 7, I don't want anything to bother me. I become the opposite. I'm a night person. Oh, okay, Kathy. So you're just like my sister. Thanks, Dini. Kathy, good morning. Just finished watching your egg roll video. Oh, yeah, I watched it yesterday. It looked so nice. Hi, Lisa. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining the live. Not a morning person also. Yes, Alice. Yes, you have told us that before, and I always feel sorry for you when you have your morning shift because I know it's a struggle. Kathy, a night person. Yeah. Most people are. I'm basically all day, but I can go to be at 3 a.m. and start the day at 10 a.m. if I don't have things doing, or 6 a.m. Wow. With me, Kathy, the only time that I could function around midnight to 3 a.m. was when I was studying for something, when I had an exam especially my O levels, my A levels, and in university. Then I can study at that time. But I actually sleep very early, and then I wake up and start my day from that time. So basically, if I wake up at 2 a.m., I'm not going back to bed until maybe 6 p.m. the next day. So, like I said, I'm a morning person, but I can't push through the day to get to the next morning like other people can do. So, yeah. I work better that way because especially when I was studying, no one is up, no one is disturbing you, so that worked very well for me. Then I would just start my day. Lisa, love there from Dineo. Love to Alice, Lisa, and Lungi from Kathy. Alice, yes, Dineo. We are all wired differently. Dineo and Kathy, love there from Lisa. Kathy, greetings there, and love from Alice. I don't find it hard starting a new habit. That is amazing, Kathy. That is that is amazing because most people find it hard to do that because some things don't come automatically. I'm just a person. I'm just a girl. Yes, Lugi, I understand. Thank you so much. Kathy, still running your playlist since yesterday night. Have you checked the videos watch hours? Hi, Lisa. I don't think she can see it if there were videos you were watching last night. She has to wait for 5 days because YouTube updates. It has a lag of 5 days. But that is very nice of you, Lisa. Lungi. Lungi's just a person. Thank you so much, Sis Lisa. Hopefully it will reflect later or tomorrow. You will have to wait for 5 days, Kathy. Good morning, Mushle. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining the live. Hi, Sena. Thank you so much for joining the live. Today we are talking about habit formation and the psychology behind habit formation. Okay, so let's move on to why human beings have habits. And good morning, Lindy. Thank you so much for joining the live. Today we are talking about habit formation. So, as humans, people always say we are creatures of habit. And that's because when we were adapting to situations around us, we formed things that would make life easier for us because we like things to be easy. So, for example, when you start a new job, you have to learn to adjust to how the system works there. But once you have adjusted to that, it becomes so easy and it becomes a routine. So maybe when you get to work, you get your coffee, you arrange your desk, you switch on your computer, and then you sit there, you have your emails that you respond to, there are certain tasks that you do. That is a habit that you do, and sometimes you don't even have to think about it because it is now automatic. For me, it's the same thing with driving, and especially if I'm driving the same route. Sometimes I actually don't think about what I'm doing, and then I get to my destination because it has become so automatic to me. For example, when I was working at my school, my drive to work and my drive back home, it was such a habit for me that sometimes I'll be listening to a podcast, I'll be thinking about something else, I can be planning something else, and I know my turns, I know the amount of time I'm going to be in traffic. So it becomes so much of a habit that I don't have to think about it. So it makes life easier for me. And that's why human beings form habits to make things easier. Unfortunately, there is also a flip side to that where you can form bad habits for yourself. And that's why I wanted to speak about this, because we have good habits and we have bad habits. So how we form them is the same way we can break habits. So let me catch up with the comments. Okay, I didn't know 5 days is a lot. I have like 12 days to meet up my watch hours. Okay, Kathy. So how the watch hours work? If you started posting your videos in September and your first video had 10 hours, 10 watch hours up to maybe now. Okay, let me use the month we're in. So in July, your first video was 10 hours. And then now we are in, well, we're in July again. So on July 12th, 10 hours are going to be removed from your watch hours, because that those hours don't count anymore. It's not like you're going to lose all of your hours. It's only the cycle of June to June, or July to July, or September to September. So yes, you will lose some hours. For example, I don't know if you are posting daily when you started, but if you are not posting daily, then you're going to lose your hours for the week, or you're going to lose your hours for 2 weeks, depending on how frequent you were in posting. So yes, it does affect your hours, but with you, I've noticed that you go live, you are posting on your channel frequently, so you're not really going to see a huge difference in the hours that you lose, because you're more frequent with your lives and your posting now. So yes, it is very stressful, but because you have more frequency, I don't think it's going to affect your hours that much. I hope I answered that well. Good morning, sis Lindy. Zaina, love there from Kathy. Dini, love there from Lindy. Okay, love all around. But if someone is watching your videos, YouTube will push the videos out on your video analytics. Yeah, so you won't see the overall hours going up until the 5 days. But if you look at the individual video, you can see that it has maybe 5 more hours or 10 more hours. Or you look at the playlist, you see that it has more views. But the update will only show in 5 hours. 5 days. Force of habit. Yes, Lungi. Humans do things, and some things are force of habit. Just like riding a bicycle. Even if you don't ride a bicycle for 5 years, you're going to know how to ride a bicycle, because it is a habit. I can't drive. I haven't gathered courage to start driving. I need to start this soon. Kathy, I don't know, because I've been driving for so long. I don't think that driving is hard, but I remember when I was when I wanted to get my license in Zimbabwe, you can't get a license with an automatic car. You can only get it with a manual car. So that was difficult for me, especially because I'm left-handed. And so the coordination of the gears and the steering wheel was hard for me, because in Zimbabwe, it's tailored to right-handed people, right? So that was a bit difficult for me. But just like riding a bicycle, once you master it, it is a habit. Greetings there, Kathy, from Sis Lindy. We'll check it. Thank you so much, sis. Hi, Miss Malaika. Thank you so much for joining. Dre, that's true. Hey, the driving part, it can be dangerous, and I do it too. True. That is true. You literally phase out of concentrating on what you're doing, because it has become a habit for you. Hello everyone from Miss Malaika. It seems easier to form habits because most of the time you form them without even realizing. That's true. That is true. That is 100% true. For me, there are certain cues that make me do certain things. For example, the moment it starts raining, I don't want to do anything. I want to curl up in bed, or I want to be on the sofa. I want to be eating comfort food, and I want to be watching TV. So me breaking that habit only worked when I was forced to and I had to go into the office and work. But when I'm working from home, it becomes really unproductive. Greetings there, Miss Malika, from everyone. Can I delete the video of July? No, don't delete them. Don't delete them. Because, like I said, if you got 10 hours then, maybe last year you got 10 hours, some people are still going to watch your videos today. Those watch hours count. So don't delete your videos. It really affects your watch hours. Don't delete anything. If you like and you don't like the video, you can unlist it or private it, but please don't delete it. Catherine Sada's laughing, but definitely all will still drop Dre, but definitely all will still drop Dre. No, Lisa, like I said, for example, I have a video. It was a fitness video, a workout video that had 100 hours then. And now it's still giving me hours when I check my analytics. Right now, in the past maybe 3 months, it's given me another 20 hours. So, yes, no, they don't eventually drop as long as you are making evergreen content. For example, with me, my evergreen content is fitness videos. They are always going to get views, so they are still going to give me hours. And if you continue to be frequent, they're not going to drop. So it all depends on how much you are working. I wasn't really active. So good on you, Catherine. Now that you're active, your hours are not going to be that much. They're not going to be affected that much. Hi, will can be. We know our first videos, we're not proud of them, but please don't delete them. Tineo, Lindy, Muhle, and Saina, love there from Miss Malika. It's called force of habit, Dini, where you do it without thinking because you have done it. That's why they say we must learn to change routines, use a different street, and as opposed to driving the same routine. Interesting. I don't know how to tackle that because we don't have a lot of different streets. Like my routine, everywhere I drive, it's just like one street, one lane, highway, highway. So yeah, but back at home, yeah, definitely back at home in Zim, I can do that because we have many routes. So, Lungi, I will definitely pick that up when I go back home. Say now, I'm serious. Don't do it, Kathy. Don't do it. For all the people who are monetized, if you ask them, they always say that they have videos from like 3 years ago or 4 years ago that are giving them more money and more views now. So yeah, we might not like the quality of the videos that we have made, but there are still people who are watching it. So it does contribute to your hours and it contributes to your money when you get monetized. Have you read Atomic Habits, Dre? Yes, Lungi, I have. I have read Atomic Habits. It's one of my favorite books. And yes, they talk about the habit loop. And that's something that I'm going to touch on today as well. Dre, I'm in the background, sis. I have a meeting starting soon. Okay, thank you, Miss Malika. Thank you. It's important for us to change our routines. Yes. Oh, wow, I'm also left-handed. Oh, really, Mushle? Life is a little bit difficult for us, especially when it comes to driving. For example, for my theory, it was difficult for me to pass. I passed it, but I had to really think about it because I don't know if you have the same problem, but when it comes to directions, I say right when I mean left because my left is my right. That doesn't make sense to a person who's not left-handed, but I'm sure you understand what I mean. When I'm giving directions, when I mean left, I say right because that's how my brain thinks. So imagine you're now writing your theory exam and they're asking you which car goes first, which car goes second. It's a little bit difficult. I don't know if you have those kind of theory questions, but I had to really concentrate to scale through that theory exam, because some of our routines are safety risks, like driving. Driving for me, definitely, definitely. Please like the live stream and double tap. Yes, double tap, double tap. Thank you very much, Kathy. Yes, Dini, also stimulate our minds to something new. Yay, driving is hard. Yes, and it is even harder if you live in the cities that I have lived in Zimbabwe, in Harare. Our public transportation drivers, yeah, you're always driving on the defensive. And then here as well, we have accidents all the time because people are always speeding. So I don't enjoy driving unless I am in a very quiet place. So yeah, besides it being hard because I'm left-handed, it's also hard because of the people who are driving around. Chanel, hi, how are you? Not hard to make new habits. It's easy. Just keep doing the same thing every day. Yes, exactly. That is what we are going to talk about now. Today's live, we I guess we're just winging it because the topics are going back and forth. But thank you so much, Chanel. Morning, Bo Mama. Good morning, Joanna. Thank you so much for joining the live. Your life today is essentially the sum of your habits. Yes. Weight, eating habits, mood, savings. Lungi, I think that if you enjoyed Atomic Habits, you would also enjoy the psychology of money. I'll send you a picture of it if I can remember after the live, but it also talks about habits with money. And yeah, it's an important topic because the habits that we form are dependent on the routines that we had. So, for example, I had a piggy bank when I was younger, but whenever I wanted to buy something, I would just break the piggy bank because the piggy banks then were like ceramic. So I'll just break the piggy bank, go and buy. I didn't understand the idea that savings are not just there for you to buy something. So even now, later in life, if I want to buy something, I'm so good at saving. But if I'm saving to invest or to keep, it's really hard for me. So these are things that I've had to unlearn with time, and I'm still going at it. So yes, your habits are really yes, your life today is the sum of your habits. That is true. Good morning, Jojo. Greetings there from Lungi, Kathy, and Sisena. And you know, okay, greetings there. Hi, Ole. Thank you so much, and good morning. Thank you for joining the live. You're welcome, Kathy. Hi, Dre, here to like on my way to the doctor. Oh, Ole, I hope everything is okay. If it's not, I'm wishing you a speedy recovery. We're always advised not to delete, and yes, your content does have evergreen content, so that content will give you money. Yes, Jojo, especially I think with cooking channels as well. I think all your videos have the potential to go viral, so it's advisable for you to keep them. You'll be in the background wearing in 6 minutes. Okay, Jojo. Sia, Sia, I am so excited to see you on the live. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining the live. How are you? How have you been? I saw you the other day. Was it yes? No, it wasn't yesterday. It was on Saturday that I saw you, and I was so excited to see you. This is what I was saying. When we have formed such a bond that when I don't see your faces on live, I miss you guys so much. Ole love there from Dineo. Greetings, Sia, from everyone. Yes, Trey, I have that struggle. Hence, I can't direct people. I literally have to change the direction which I'm standing to picture what I'm saying. Exactly, Mushle. I do this. I do this. That's how I know which direction to use. So I'm glad you understand me. For me, driving is fun for me. When I was in Africa, I enjoyed driving. Oh, Lisa, really? Which state are you from? And how is the traffic there? Because for me, it was the traffic and it was how people were driving around me. Hi, Sia there from Mutle. I've I've heard about that book. I need it actually. Yeah, it's a great book, Lungi. Um, him and his partner's idea on money and routine and habits and spending, that's something that I really want to adopt. And I think I'm there. I think I'm there at adopting it. Good morning, Dr. Amy. How are you doing in the background? Thank you so much for joining the live. And just play playlists. Okay, Dr. Amy. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here. Kevin, English or Spanish? I speak English, but I can say hola. So, hi, Kevin. Hi, Wosiam Tanda is here. Yes, she is. She is here, Lungi. Dr. Amy, greetings there from everyone. But here to try again. If it fails, I'm done. No, Dr. Amy, we believe in you. You can stay strong. Yo, I'm exhausted, guys, but I feel good. I can only imagine. But yeah, enjoy a little time of rest or a lot of time of rest, whichever amount of time you want to take. But yeah, we are happy to have you back. Delta, but living in Abuja. And you liked driving in Abuja? I've heard there is crazy traffic in Abuja and crazy traffic in Lagos. So yeah, that's very interesting. Okay, greetings there from Sino to everyone who has joined. Okay, so let's understand habits. What are the basics of habits and habit formation? The things that you do frequently on a day-to-day basis then form your habits. So for example, for me, drinking water is now a habit, but I never used to drink water, like ever. Just plain water was impossible for me. I only started drinking plain water at the age of 24, guys. So that's to tell you that you can form good habits at any point in your life. So, yes, the things that I do every day, drinking water, working out first thing in the morning, those have become habits for me. These are healthy habits for me. But I do have some unhealthy habits that I'm trying to break. And one of those is scrolling on my phone before I sleep or not being able to sleep unless I'm watching something. This is really bad for number one, my eyesight. Number two, my sleep, the quality of my sleep. So I'm trying really hard to break that habit. No traffic in Abuja. It's only Lagos. You see crazy traffic. Oh, I see, Lisa. I didn't know that. Thank you so much for clarifying that. Okay. So I understand why you enjoy driving. Yes, yeah. It's something I'm not proud of now that I'm always preaching water to people, but me and my family always used to fight because I only used to drink water in tea, hot chocolate, and those juices that we dilute, or Sprite. Sprite was my jam, and yeah, never plain water, never, until I moved here, and then I started my gym life, And then I started drinking water, and now it's a part of my everyday life. Lisa, I can't drive. I never learned. I use driver or Uber or public transportation, and I have a car in the house. Well, it can be daunting for some people driving, especially um, if it's something you haven't tried before. But I'm telling you, it's a breeze. Once you start it, it's a breeze. Abuja is traffic free, but if you miss your way, lol, your fuel will go down looking for a U-turn. Oh, I see. So I think you have the same streets like we have here. Like I said, it's a one-way street, and you have a roundabout, but there's a huge difference before you get to the roundabout. So that's why I was saying you can't use different routes where I stay now. Kathy, to driving is easy. Your you have the mind to hold your steering wheel. Yes, it is quite easy. Kyomi, that's not drinking water. I know. So yeah, let's just pretend like let's just pretend like that was a different person, because when I look back on that, that was a different person. I'm different now. Now water is my best friend. I was surprised what you even eat. I thought you would be eating only veggies and fruits. Someone said it was Nsako. Nsako said, I thought we were going to be seeing rabbit food here. I tried the extreme diets, Dr. Amy. I tried having salad all the time. I love salad, and I have it here and there depending on what the mood is. But I can't maintain it. I'm an African girl from Zimbabwe, and I love my food. So instead of just doing away with the things that I love, I just make replacements, and I do a lot of portion control as well. So, yes, and someone said, I thought it was going to be rabbit food here. No, I enjoy my food. I enjoy my food. I saw Nsako's comment. Dr. Yes, guys, life is about balance, all round wellness. I can't be living a restricted life. Especially as a Southern African girl, I love meat. So, yeah, meat, pap, and veggies. That is what I love. I cannot get enough of it. As time goes on, people do change, even the habits do change. Yes, that's true. Exactly. Like me. My habits have changed over time, but I think that I have always been active. That's not something that started when I moved here. I've always been active, but I just didn't go to the gym, or I didn't work out with weights or work out at home, because I was playing basketball, playing netball, and then the other form of activity that I had was groove. Because when I went to groove, I would dance. I would dance the whole night away. And then the next morning, I'll feel tired. So that was also a form of activity. Another form of activity was walking. I always used to walk to the shops, walk back. So that would be like a 30-minute walk every day, because before I was driving, I was using public transport to go to work. And when I was going to school as well, my university was so huge. For you to go from one lecture room to the other lecture room, it was a lot of walking. So I've always been active, but I just changed the type of activity. I was like, she eats like a real human and an African impressed. Someone also said, I'm surprised you eat real food. Guys, what did you expect me to eat? But from my vlogs, you can see that I'm always eating. Like, I'm always making real food. So, No restrictions, guys. I am an African woman who loves food. No, I'm not judging you, Dr. Amy. I can understand why. And maybe that's a discussion that I can have one of these days. How the fitness industry really talks about restriction. They purport this idea that you cannot be healthy unless you restrict yourself. You cannot be healthy unless you look a certain way. You cannot be healthy unless you're a certain weight. That's not true. So yeah, I will do a video on that. Thank you, Dr. Amy. So I can remember, I'm just going to do a screenshot because yeah, people are different. They eat different things. They are healthy at different weights. They are healthy at different shapes. So the fitness industry has made it seem like the only way for you to have a certain body or to lose weight is if you restrict. Hi, Sis Hoa. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining the live. It's called Balance Mtagabao. Yes, it is. Yeah, balance. It's good seeing people eat pro- in portions or proportions, Dr. Amy. It's realistic. Yes, I am a realistic girl. Greetings there all round from Sis Hoa to everyone. Yes, Lungi Dre's content skills, a well balanced life. Yes, because restriction didn't work for me. I tried. Guys, I've tried. I've tried every single diet you think is out there. I've tried it. But I always relapse. And when I relapse, I gain the weight back and I'm unhappy. So no, I am not going to be doing that anymore. Groove was the best exercise. Precious, you know what I mean. Because we were burning those calories, sweating. You have your makeup and in heels as well. Because I always used to go to Groove in heels. Best exercise. Dr. Amy and Dre, love there from Sis Hoa. I'm here just having a crazy Monday morning. Okay, Alice, thank you so much. And I hope the load lightens up maybe in the next hour or two. But yeah, sometimes Mondays can be crazy. Mutle and Precious, greetings there from Sis Hoa. Dineo says, sorry, Alice. If it was Simone, she would say, Askis Alice. Hey, Sis Hoa. I'm good, Dre. I'm happy to hear that. I'm so happy to hear that. I was watching your video this morning. The Malva cake? Is it called Malva cake? I think so. And it looked so moist, so juicy, so yummy, so warm. I said I was going to try and do a red velvet cake when I get to 3K or 4K. So yeah, I'm gonna do 2 cakes. I'm gonna try that your cake for 3K. Then I'll do a red velvet cake from Taco's channel for my 4K watch hours. So Dre, do you really go back to your screenshots all the time, Mutle? That's how I actually form my topics. I go back and I see, okay, this person said this, and then I form my topics. Sometimes I use the screenshots to follow people, but yeah, I really do go back to the screenshots because I have to free space in my phone. So when I do that, I always see the screenshots. Drake Cook, but I don't know if she's eating them or just showing us. Okay, actually, in this vlog that is coming up, you're gonna see me uh, making the things and actually eating them. Dr. Amy, if only you knew how much I love food. Food and me, even when I was younger. When I was younger And my dad is always making fun of me because of this, because I used to eat a lot. And one thing that was my weakness was fresh bread, because the OK at our shopping center had their own bread. So if you go there, whatever time you go there, they're always bringing out fresh bread. And my grandmother would come from work, buy the bread that we're supposed to use in the morning for breakfast and for my sandwiches for school. Then she would wake up in the morning and there's no bread, because I would eat the whole of the moment the loaf comes. I would just like break off. I wouldn't even cut. I would break it off, smother some butter or some margarine, and then I'll eat it. So that love for food never died, Dr. Amy. So believe me when I tell you, I love eating. Diets are unrealistic, yes, and you always relapse, and yeah, it doesn't work, and you're not happy. Yeah, some people can do it. I can't. You cook and eat, but Ray, Dr. Amy, I'm gonna be showing you video evidence from now on, because yes, as keys, Dr. Amy, as keys. Dr. Amy, you can tell by looking at me that I eat. Well, Lungi, this is my evidence. Morning everyone. I was in the background. Hi Nsako, how are you doing? Yes, it was malva pudding. Yes, thank you, Lungi. I'm definitely going to be making that for my 3K. No, you were eating in your last vlog. Oh, you mean Lungi? Oh, okay, okay. I think you mean Lungi, because I don't remember if I was yeah, I don't remember if I was eating. All my vlogs I eat. Greetings there all round. Dre, I'll be doing red velvet from Taco for my 1K celebration. Yes, that would be so amazing. I always said I was going to celebrate 1K, and then time went and passed and I didn't do it. So Dineo, please put it on the block for the next week or coming week, so you don't forget. We need to celebrate every single milestone. Yes, I see you eating Lungi. Mutle, don't go back. I don't go back to my screenshots. Really, I always do, because I need to free up space. Hi from Valentino. How are you doing, Valentino? Thank you so much for rejoining the lives. You are always around and I appreciate you. Lindy, greetings there to Sis Hoa. Dr. Amy, I'm like, maybe she's showing us or cooking for Dr. Amy. If I show my dad these messages, he will really laugh, because he knows how much I eat. He will really, really laugh. Hey, now my weakness is sweet things. So for me, it depends on what the sweet thing is. Scones, yes. Biscuits, definitely. Cake sometimes, but yeah, and chocolate, it's only during the holidays. I don't know why. I don't crave chocolate unless it's like Easter or Christmas. Valentino, greetings there from Sis Lindy. Dineo is laughing. I mean, Dr. Amy, that bread doesn't need a knife. It doesn't. You just tear it and it goes down. You keep on eating it and it's gone. Malva pudding, wow. Yes, it was. It looked so amazing. You exercise, Lungi. Come see me. I was addicted to bread and as a kid and still now. Yes, Kathy. Bread rolls, bread by itself, especially if it's fresh. If it has stayed there for some time and it's not steamy anymore, it's not soft, I can leave it. But when it is fresh out of the oven, that is my weakness. I'm definitely doing it. Thank you, Dineo. Are you going to be vlogging it? If so, can't wait for the vlog. Some people do stick to their diet. Me, I give up. because it's unrealistic, sis Lindy. So unrealistic. So that's why I can't do a diet. You can't outsmart a bad diet, Dr. Amy. I can exercise all I want, but if I eat bad, then I'm always going to look like I do now. Lindy, don't say it. So unfortunately, that is true. Our bodies are literally made in the kitchen. Yeah, that is it. End all be all. 80% of your body is made in the kitchen. So it depends on what your goals are. If you want to gain weight, if you want to lose weight, your body is going to be made in the kitchen. Sis Lindy, I'm just dieting. Wim. Don't be hard on yourself. Balance. Exactly. So the amount of biscuits I eat, guys, especially in winter, with tea and coffee and hot chocolate. It is hard. So with me, like I said, if you read my bio, if you read everything that I talk about, it's overall wellness. So even though I do portion control and I try and make sure I replace some ingredients, I will always go out for a burger and milkshake. I would always have donuts. I would always go out for pizza. I would go out for cocktails, which are just a lot of calories, by the way. And yeah, that's what makes me happy. And it motivates me as well during the week if I want to eat something healthy or make something from scratch. It doesn't seem like I'm dieting or I'm restricting because I still eat what I want and I balance everything. So it's all about balance. I celebrated 1K. Oh, to celebrate. Yes, we were celebrating there with you, Alice, with your cake. And that cake reminded me of a cake that we used to have in primary school. There's a lady that used to come and sell those particular cakes, Alice, at my school. And we always used to buy it at break time. So yeah, I'm sad. Okay, I'm not sad, but I'm gonna do better with celebrating my milestones now. I didn't really have a diet. I just stay away from food and I'm still adding. I wanted to ask a question to Kathy, Nsako. Okay, Nsako I've asked before, but Catherine, Lisa, Sishoa, all of the food that you make, or how often do you cook the food? Because you give us maybe videos 2-3 times a week. So do you eat all of the food that you make? Because that would be an invitation for me to come and live at your houses, because maybe they are for orders or something. Then I'm only going to come when you're cooking food for your house. But Nsako said that she cooks it and she posts it, but she doesn't eat. So that is my question to you guys. I find it hard to diet, says Lindy. Yeah, so just make replacements or portion control. You don't need to diet. You don't. Congratulations, D. Yes. Po, 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 po. My weakness is everything chewable and safe to and safe to eat. That is actually so funny. Lungia City, that is so funny, but I understand you. I eat bread every day. I mean every day. Dr. Amy, do you know that yeah, that is something that I need to also explore. Let me take a screenshot because we have a westernized version of what a good diet should be, and that's why I think a lot of people were commenting, oh, I thought it was going to be rabbit food or something like that. But when I look at Zimbabwean food, like our traditional food, it's a balanced diet. It is vegetables. We always have some greens in the plate, then we always have some protein in the plate, and we have starch, which is usually pap or swallow, right? And our protein is either meat or beans. And the way we cook our food is literally the meat, a little bit of oil, tomatoes, onions, and a little bit of spice. Some people don't even use spice. So our diet is very healthy, very balanced, and we are mostly active. So when you see our forefathers, they were very healthy, they lived long and all of that. But bread is also a part of Zimbabwean culture. We eat bread every day, like every breakfast is bread, eggs, and baked beans or something like that. That is also still balanced. So I think that there are some foods that are demonized by the fitness culture unless you have a reaction to gluten or something like that. I don't think there's anything bad with bread if you eat it in moderation, Dr. Amy. Lindy. Lungi is laughing. Mine is anything sweet and bread. Okay. So the bread people, we are here. Congratulations, Sister Nell. Congratulations there, Didi. Mutle Love, please tell me if you are going live. I'll check uh, the last comments from my phone. Please tell me if you're going live, and then I will do the needful. Hello, Dr. Amy. That makes us, I can take bread of drink and I'm done eating. Yeah, because that is a girl dinner, that's a girl lunch, and that is a girl breakfast. When you have, especially bread and something fizzy, what else do you need? Nothing. You're full for the next 3, 4, 5 hours. The amount of cakes I consume per week. Alice, if I could have carrot cake specifically, every day, I would. And there are times when I used to buy like the whole cake, which would be 8 slices. So I know for 8 days I'm having cake. But I have since moved on from that. I don't know why, but because I love carrot cake so much, it was starting to get boring for me. So I had to cut back. And now I eat carrot cake when, once in a blue moon, and it always tastes amazing. Avoiding is so cause it's carbohydrates. Yeah, but then when you balance it with other things, Kathy, for example, some Nigerian food, some Ghanaian food that I have tried is very healthy. But when you tell a Western person that this food is healthy, they pick out so many things that they say. For example, soups, Ghanaian soups and Nigerian soups are very much protein filled. Maybe the problem would be if someone uses a lot of oil in them, maybe. But other than that, that's a lot of protein. And then you have your vegetables in there as well. And then you have your swallows. So it's really balanced, just like bread. If you add other things like beans, like I know, what is it called? Akamu or akara? I'm not sure, but like that beans cake, that's protein, and you have it with your bread. So yeah, it's all about balance. A friend of mine even paid 1,000 euros for a diet and gave up 3 eggs in the morning, tomatoes in the afternoon, oats, something along that line. Why? Is that life? Is that even life? Why would I do that to myself? 3 eggs in the morning, and I'm just looking for, okay, I can't find it. I was looking for Mutle's comment to find out if she's going live. But Dr. Amy, it can never be me. No, 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 no. I only did that when I was trying out a particular diet called the military diet. And that's only like a 3-day diet. You can't do it for more than 3 days. So I was doing it before, I think it was before my graduation or something like that. It worked for only that specific time, but that's why I think she gave up. And she paid 1,000 euros, guys. These fitness people need to do better. But funny enough, I don't do chips, cakes, chocolate, but hey, it's not happening. I did banting and it worked come COVID, all broke loose. Oh, I'm sorry, Lindy. I'm really sorry to hear about that, because yeah, it does. Yeah, COVID did a number on us. To be quite honest, it did a huge number on us. It was a huge psychological toll. So whatever goals you were working on, you were very lucky if you continued on them. Yes, Alice, definitely going to do it. Yeah, please, Dineo. Thank you, everyone. Sorry, Dre, I sent by mistake there. Did I miss something? Oh, okay. I think you removed it. Hi, ladies, I gotta go. Okay, Precious, thank you so much. Yes, Alice. If there's something that is my weakness, it is donuts. Donuts. There's a specific donut. I don't even want to think about it now because I might force myself to go and buy it. But there's this specific donut that has like it's a white chocolate cream, and then it has Oreos on top. When I get it, I am going to include it in a vlog so you can see. Ha, that donut. I actually promised my brother scones. I don't want to get up yet. It's so cold. We could do some scones. Yes, scones are. I actually did scones yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I did scones because everyone on these YouTube streets was posting scones. If they were not vanilla custard, they were amasi, they were this and that. And I was like, you know what? I give it. Let me just do the scones. Hi, Fresh Love. Sia, please bake some, please. You, it's so cold. And they will go down so lively with tea, Sia, if you can. Okay. Mushle still hasn't responded. Still waiting. Sia, how I wish, but no, I can't. Hey, I can come and eat for them. Yes, Dr. Amy. Check out Nsago's recipes, Lindy. Yeah, they are very easy to follow. Honestly speaking, I cook and eat, but I try to eat small amounts. But again, I can't stay away from the sweet stuff. Yeah. Sweet stuff, I think, are our weakness. Most people. Yes. I don't eat, I could just taste. Ah, okay, interesting. I make it for orders and for my family to consume. I could bake for YouTube, leave it in the fridge. That is interesting. Yeah. If I have something in the fridge, I am definitely gonna eat it. So, one thing that has helped me to break certain habits, certain eating habits that I had, was not buying the stuff. So, for example, I was talking about this the other day, juice. So, I used to have like 3 bottles of pineapple juice in my fridge. And because I was consuming more juice, I was consuming less water. So now, if I'm making maybe a burger, then I will buy a bottle of juice that I know I'm going to finish it in the next 2 or 3 days. But on my grocery list, I don't have any juice anymore. I am looking. No. Mushle, please, are you going live? I've been looking for your comment and you commented about something different. Okay. Most Dutch eat bread every day. I had a colleague who ate a lot of bread and every day he's active. Well, Dr. Amy, it's the same thing with French people, right? French people eat bread every day. Italians too, they eat bread every day. But I think they have a more active lifestyle. Like they ride bicycles wherever they go, they walk wherever they go. So it's all about a healthy balance. Hi, Nengi. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining the live. We were talking about habits, and then we moved on to some of the eating habits that we have. Yeah. Is that not wasting, Catherine? I have a house full of children, so the food gets eaten by them. Ah, good question, Kathy. As a kid. Kathy, that one caught me off guard. That one really caught me. I'm hot. I used to think that I loved bread. I used to think I loved bread when I was a kid, but yours goes to like a whole higher level. You used to dream about bread. That is the funniest thing I have read ever on these lives, Kathy. That is so funny. Yes, Lady, Tsako's recipes will really help you out with the scones. Dr. Amy, I will be glad. Yes, please. Dr. Amy, imagine cooking to live in the fridge. We will come and help you there. Greetings to Nengi there from Lungi and Sis Hoa. Baking and Cookie channel. Oh no. Yeah. So at least she has people to have it. I never eat bread alone with chicken, meat, tuna salad, eggs, etc. Yes. So we have balance there, Dr. Amy. You balance it out, so that's great. Greetings there from Nengi to everyone. Akara kuse akara kuse. I hope I'm saying that correctly, or is it kose? Loose and cocoa. I, Dr. Amy. I am. I'm confused. I am confused. What is kuse or loose, or please please try and translate it for me. Oh, okay. I missed the comment, Mushle. Thank you so much. Or I haven't gotten to the comment. All right. Um, but yeah, sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. Yeah, I've tried akara once. It was really nice. Nengi, I'm hungry just hearing it. Kuse. Oh, okay. Dr. Amy, me too. Sis G, I don't waste LOL. It can go to the fridge when my nieces and nephews are not around. Okay, I agree. Great. Dre, I need to go, sis. Bye, everyone. Goodbye, Miss Malika. I'm going to try and catch up with the comments, and then I'll probably continue the topic in tomorrow's live. Yes. I'm addicted to pastries generally. I can do with them without food. Yeah, I have a weakness for pastries as well, especially pies. Meat pies are my weakness. The good thing is we don't have a lot of meat pies in the grocery stores here like we do back at home. Back at home, the Pick and Pay pies, my weakness. Pick and Pay pies are my weakness. So I'm just lucky that they are not readily available everywhere here. There's one bakery that has them, but it's like a long drive from where I live, like 20 minutes. So it's good. It's good for me. Bye, Miss Malika. Okay, Catherine. I was really like fridge. Nursing with Vicky. Hi, Vicky the pretty. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining the live. Everyone is baking, guys. You guys are dear to me. I'm telling you, Ushe, I gave in. Yesterday, I gave in. I said, okay, life wants me to eat scones. I'm going to eat scones. Please don't waste food. No, we are here to consume it. Yes, the temptation is huge. I'm always lucky. Sorry, guys, please excuse me 1 second. Okay, I am back. Oh, I was saying that I'm really lucky that if I don't have the ingredients in the house, I have this barrier. And that's something that we were supposed to talk about with the habits. But when you have a barrier to certain things, like I said, with me, if I don't have the snacks in the house, if I don't have the juice in the house, that idea of I have to walk out or drive out to buy what I need to eat is gonna take the craving away. So every time I see people baking and I don't have the ingredients, I'll just be like, okay, maybe tomorrow, maybe 3 days.
You will not tell them that you have somebody that's going to buy the ingredients for you. Anytime you have the ingredients, someone is always there to go and get it for you. You will not tell them that.
Are you hearing him snitching on me? Why are you snitching on me on my life? I don't know if you heard him, but he said that he says that if I don't have the ingredients, I have someone to send. Yes, he is. He's saying that. He said that if I don't go, I will send someone else to go and buy the ingredients. And it's yeah, I always send him to buy the ingredients if the craving is strong enough. But why is he snitching on me on my life? I don't waste food. Economy is hard, especially here in Africa. Yeah, Vicky, we need to be conscious of the amount of things we waste. And yeah, I have another topic as well. Thank you for that. I think I'll do it sometime this week. Waste in general, uh, because it's something that has been on my mind. Thank you, Vicky. I think the cooking channels can also share diet food as well. Yeah. Um, I think so too, Lindy. But yeah, like we said, it's not really about a diet, but just control and replacements and alternatives. I'm going to start baking too. You see, Dr. Amy, these people want us to be baking. To know. Yeah, Kathy really caught me off guard. Um, okay, yeah, I missed the comment, Mushle. I really did. True, Vicky. Dre, I'm off soon, off to meetings. Okay, Dr. Amy, thank you so much for joining. I will be going off soon as well. Yeah, if the moment I catch up with the comments, I am going to end the live. Akara is Kose. Oh, I see, Kathy. I haven't heard that other name before. That was my first time hearing it. But yeah, I I've tasted it once and it was really good. You're still here. Yes, Jojo, but I will be leaving in a few minutes. Hi, Annie. Thank you so much for joining. We were talking about some habits we have formed over the years. Is Mutle going live? Yes, she is going right after me. Thumbs up giving. Thank you, Annie. Jojo said, I love scones, but I'm lazy when it comes to baking, shame. And now my family, they don't want bread, so today I need to make those scones. But Jojo, for me, the easiest thing to bake are scones because there's no kneading, just mixing and cutting. And yeah, I think it's like 30 minutes. They are prepared and done. So scones are the easiest thing for me. Greetings there to Annie and Joanna. I am Jojo after Dre. Yes. Thanks, Mutle. Hi, sis Hoa. The barrier helps. Yes. Yeah, he caught me out on a lie. This is why I go live when he's not around because here I am trying to give Monday motivation and he's saying I'm lying. He must come and tell us the truth. Okay, yeah. I will do a joint live with him so he can be fact checking everything that I say on here. That would be an interesting one. I will try and arrange a joint live. I didn't hear him clearly. Oh, he was saying that. I was saying that when I don't have the ingredients in the house, it's a good barrier for me not to do things. And then he said that Well, I shouldn't forget to tell you guys that there is someone that I sent to get the ingredients. So the barrier is really not there, but sometimes it is, guys. Sometimes it is. Um, oh, of which it's him. Yes, he is the someone that I sent. They're telling you to snitch on, babe. They said you should please snitch on. Sia, yes, 100%. Yeah, okay. He will come and snitch one of these days. He will fact check everything that I say. Goodbye, Dr. Amy. Thank you very much. I think I am caught. Yes, I'm caught up with the comments, so I will also be leaving soon. Mina, I will see those nearly healthy food in spring, but winter, I give my body winter comfort. That is so true, Joanna. My diet changes with seasons as well. So now that I'm in summer, it's a lot of fresh food, vegetables, but in winter, I give in to comfort. In winter, you will see me baking. I bake a lot in winter. So, yeah, I give in to that. Okay, I'm all caught up, guys. So, Mutle said that she has some snacks ready for us at her house. So when we leave here, let's go and join Mutle's live. Mutle, I hope the snacks are out there and ready. Thank you so much, guys, for joining the live. And we will catch up and finish the topic tomorrow. I think I'll stay. We're coming, Mutle. Okay. Yes. Yes, that's true, Jojo. Winter for me is comfort food. Winter and rainy days, comfort food. All right, guys, please send in your goodbyes so that I can end the live. Thank you. This was good. Thank you, Dineo. Thank you so much. Alice, goodbye. I'm ready.
Hello.
Okay. All right, Mutle. Thank you.
Hello.
All right. Okay.